Alex collects 18 bottles of water. Once collected, he heads to the brewing stand, adds the first 3 water bottles, and then nether wart. To that, he will add a stone block and then gunpowder. This will result in a splash potion of infestation, which generates silverfish when a mob is taking damage. He is doing this because today Alex is making a slime machine. He also brews up a splash potion of oozing, which requires nether wart, a slime block, and gunpowder. A potion of oozing, when applied to a mob, spawns slime when the mob is killed. He will need 9 of both potions to operate the machine. There are 2 types of slime farm. The passive slime farm is where slime will naturally spawn in a chunk that is marked as a slime chunk. It's not possible to tell which chunks are slime chunks, but if you see a slime spawn in a chunk, then it's definitely a slime chunk. Slime will also spawn in the swamp biome at certain light levels. The passive farm usually involves using a mob, often an iron golem, which the slime will try to attack and pathfind to, and magma blocks that stand between the iron golem and the slime, which will then kill the slime. Once killed, the slime will drop slime balls. In this case, Alex is making an active slime farm, or slime machine, so he can manufacture slime when he needs some. It can be built anywhere, not just in a slime chunk. Slime balls can be used to breed frogs and craft slime blocks. Slime blocks are useful in many redstone contraptions, and they are fun to play with given their bouncy properties. The items required to make the machine are listed here. Alex begins with the collection mechanism to collect the slime balls dropped by the slime that will eventually die on the magma blocks above the collection mechanism. The collection mechanism consists of a series of 5 hopper minecarts over hoppers that feed into 5 barrels. The slime will be generated when silverfish who are given a splash potion of oozing fall from above the magma platform and die, only to convert to slime. Therefore, Alex makes a small fall chamber above the magma platform for the silverfish to fall down into. Note that Alex adds an inner glass pane wall in a 3x3 configuration centered on the magma platform. This is so the slime do not glitch out of the magma platform. Next, Alex builds a roof over the fall chamber and adds a holding area for the silverfish, where a dispenser that holds the splash potions of oozing will be located. Note the vines which Alex adds to the holding area to aid in ensuring that the silverfish are not killed by entity cramming. Alex will collect 50 to 60 silverfish before splashing them with the oozing potion and releasing them into the magma chamber. He does this to be efficient with his use of the potions. Above the silverfish holding area, Alex adds a 5x5 platform where he uses water flows to push all the silverfish into the single block holding area. He uses glow lichen to hold back the water from going into the holding area. Above the water flows, Alex builds a single block holding area in the center of the 5x5 area for the allays which he will bring to the farm. Allays are perfect for the farm because they can sustain damage indefinitely and not die. They have regenerative qualities that let them heal faster than they can take damage. Alex places a downward-facing dispenser above the allay holding platform, in which he will place the splash potions of infestation. The allays, while they take damage and are affected by the potion, will spawn in hundreds of silverfish in the 3-minute period that the splash potion is effective. Finally, Alex adds the hopper mine carts at the bottom of the farm. With that, the machine is built. Next, Alex heads back to the geode that he found in an earlier episode to collect some amethyst crystals. He will need them to breed the allays and make more of them. He needs only 7 crystals, but he will collect more while he is here. Then Alex needs to bring a single allay to the machine. Allays can be found in pillager outposts and in mansions located in the dark oak biome. Pillager outposts are easier, and allays will follow you if you give them an item to collect. You can also carry them using a lead. Alex has noted the coordinates of the machine and digs straight down from the surface while holding the allay with the lead. Once at the machine, Alex must box in the allay under the dispenser. Eventually he needs at least 4, but ideally 8, allays under the downward-facing dispenser. Alex constructs a space for the allay to be held while he breeds them. The best way to get an allay to go where you want them is to throw an object that they are holding to where you want them to go. Allays do not breed. Rather, they duplicate. When music is played on a jukebox near the allay, they will enter duplication mode and they will do a twirling dance. While in this mode, feeding them with amethyst crystals will cause them to duplicate. There is a cooldown period after each duplication, but it is not long. Alex will continually duplicate the allays until he has enough. Once Alex has enough allays, he must then escape the area where the allays are contained. He does this by throwing items for them to collect and then eventually closing off the area. Once out of the area, Alex uses pistons to push the blocks back into place and pushes the allays into a 1x1 space below the dispenser, as presented here. The allays are now in place. Alex adds the potions he made earlier. The splash potions of infestation are placed in the dispenser above the allays, and the splash potions of oozing are placed in the dispenser above the magma platform. The machine is ready to be used. Alex starts the machine by pressing the lever that pushes the block below the allays upwards, suffocating but not killing the allays. They will take damage indefinitely. Alex then presses the button above the dispenser, releasing the splash potion of infestation on the allays. This immediately produces silverfish, which will fall down below into the silverfish holding area. A few will attempt to climb up the vines, but the majority will stay in the holding area. Once Alex sees that 50 or so silverfish have collected in the holding area, Alex will press the button on the second dispenser, releasing the splash potion of oozing on the silverfish. He quickly opens and closes the sticky piston to release the silverfish down into the magma chamber. There, the silverfish will die from the magma blocks and convert into slime. The slime will then take damage from the magma blocks and die, dropping slime balls. The slime balls are collected by the hopper minecarts under the magma platform and deposited into the barrels. Alex will collect, dispense a splash potion of oozing, and release the silverfish 4 more times during the duration of the effectiveness of the infestation potion. Doing this, Alex will collect about 8 stacks of the slime balls in 3 minutes. He can repeat this anytime he needs more slime. Having now obtained the slime, Alex makes slime blocks and takes advantage of the bouncy nature of the slime blocks and builds a scaffolding platform high in the sky to jump off from. What fun! Join Alex at Noob Friendly and make a slime farm of your own. Happy holidays!